Hi, my name's Olivia Barrett. I'm a pre-medical biology major at IUP, and this is my first summer being part of the USOAR Summer Research Program. I want to say thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time to go over my study. I have a big passion for exercise and science, and it was great to be able to do a study incorporating both of those together. My study is the influence of COVID-19 on the exercise habits of IUP students. So before I talk about the study, I just wanted to go over some of the health benefits of exercising. As you know, exercising has so many health benefits, and they're not just physical, but mental too. There's so many benefits ranging from a better sense of self-confidence to a decrease in stress, all the way to decreasing the likelihood of having cardiovascular disease or diabetes, and so on. I've also noted here rest in the immune system. So exercise is known to promote better sleep and rest in general. And resting and sleep is absolutely crucial in having an efficient immune system. So this is perfect with COVID-19. If you were to have COVID-19 and it invaded your body, you would want your body to be up and running as efficiently and best as possible. So I wanted to just note some information here about COVID-19, not that anyone hasn't already heard probably most of this information, but I just thought that I would mention it. The coronavirus is a group of coronaviruses. They're the family Coronavirdae, and COVID-19 is in this family, obviously. They're single-stranded RNA viruses, which is another way of classifying the viruses. And I wanted to note here that they need a host to live and reproduce. I put these words live and reproduce in quotation marks because the virus is not actually alive. Even though it has genetic material, it needs to live in a host. It needs to basically steal our mechanisms in our cells in order for it to replicate itself. And if you think about it, if it weren't able to replicate, then that would be great for us, and it would be dead. It would be dead because it's not actually alive, but it would no longer replicate and go on to cause destruction in the body. I have also noted here that in the mid-1900s, that was when it was thought that the first coronavirus was discovered. And I've also noted the SARS 2003 outbreak down here, which was another type of coronavirus. And my main point here is just that there are different types of coronaviruses, and COVID-19 is part of the Coronavirdae family of viruses. So for my study, it is a survey style study. So I recruited participants who were willing to participate in the study, and the survey or questionnaire asks questions regarding exercise habits of the participants. They'll be asked questions about their habits, and they'll be asked about those habits before the COVID-19 shutdown period, during the COVID-19 shutdown period, and also after. So hopefully by the participants answering in these different time periods, I'll be able to see if there's any differences, and we could possibly get down to if COVID-19 played a role in those differences. So down here, I have mentioned some of the barriers that I know I personally have gone through regarding exercise and COVID-19, and I'm sure everyone else has. I'm very interested to see if IUP students have also gone through these things and if that hindered their exercise habits. I have illness, fear, exercising with a mask on, the limitation of facilities. A lot of them were closed. If not closed, then the hours shortened a lot. So loss of momentum, I thought, was a very important idea here. If something happens, like the shutdown period from COVID-19, there's a fear of getting sick, things that prevent you from having the best workout or exercise routine that you can have. if something causes you to miss multiple exercise sessions and kind of mess up a schedule, that could really throw off motivation and momentum and kind of get people into a rut regarding exercise. I know that's how it was for me personally, and it made it hard when I did have to take a break to get back into it. So I do not have the results of the study at this point because participants are still in the process of answering the questionnaire. But if anyone is interested in reviewing these results, I'm more than happy to share them with you. Before I wrap up here, I just want to say how fortunate I feel that even though I did have COVID, I had it very mild. And I know a lot of people didn't. A lot of people's family members did not have it mildly. They had it severely and even lost their lives. And I'm extremely fortunate that it was mild for me and my family. And I appreciate those people a lot. I wish that there was something that I could do to help them. And I think one thing is just to, whenever talking about the virus on social media or out in your day-to-day life, to just be kind of empathetic and respectful whenever you talk about it, because even though it might be no big deal to you, it might have been a big deal to someone else, and their lives could have been majorly affected. Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time, and that'll be it for me. Thanks.